Welcome to tonight's Zoom training. We're at 90 attendees. We have 10 more before we go ahead and get started. Send reminder messages out to your team. If you have any new agents, make sure they know about this training tonight, just to make sure that they do not miss out. Who else do we have connected tonight?
I'm a newbie.
Welcome, newbie. What's your name so I can give you a proper welcome?
This is Mari from Orlando.
Hey, Mari, welcome to the family. Orlando is in the house, but of course, a huge congratulations on your step forward, joining the family, the team, the movement. Who else wants to say hello tonight?
Blessings, Myra. Talking to you from Santa Ana, Panama. This is Frankie.
What's going on, Frankie? Happy and blessed evening to you as well. Always great to see you connected and hear you. Almost that start time. We have 97 attendees. Who else wants to say hello before we mute all lines?
What's up, boss lady? Lala in the building from Winter Garden.
Hey, ooh la la la.
What I needed.
No, welcome
Be
to
in
the
the
team
building
training.
from Tampa.
Hey, welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and mute all lines. Okay, super. Happy and blessed evening now. Let's see, Xavier, I'm gonna ask you real quick. I see that this is being recorded. We want to make sure that we get this on file. So someone is already recording it. Perfect. All right, can you hear me okay? Thumbs up. Excellent, I appreciate you. Well, happy and blessed Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for tonight. My name is Myra Ferreira, and I get the privilege to be able to just go over some key points for tonight's training. But I want to start off by giving you a huge welcome and congratulations to anyone who may be plugging in for the very first time tonight. We welcome you to our Team Relentless family. You want to be ready with something to take some notes down with. You will be learning tonight. You will be growing with us tonight. And it's just a way for you to understand the power of what it is that we share. This platform has transformed the lives of so many individuals, and we have only gotten started, folks. But tonight, keep your cameras on because we had that special announcement by our Senior Vice President, Mr. Xavier Marrero. There will be cash prizes for everyone who's attending tonight, showing their beautiful face, amazing smile, and understand it's just a way for you to reflect that you are present with us this evening. Now, with regards to this training, what we get to hear from is the top of the top, those leaders within our entire Relentless family that just pour back into us. Understand this is all done on a voluntary basis. And I know when I got started, this was not even available, but we get to, of course, grow together, learn from each other's experience, and continue to win at this thing called FES and this amazing transformational opportunity. So for tonight, I'm gonna get started with recognition. This is a way where we shout out the top 10 individuals within our entire Team Relentless. This spans across the nation underneath the umbrella of our Senior Vice President, Mr. Xavier Marrero. And I'm gonna go ahead and begin with acknowledging the top 10 client enrollments within our whole entire organization. The number one spot, holding this down for I think weeks upon weeks, Miss Zandra Valles. Shout her out in the chat. Go ahead and light some flames in there for her. 37 client enrollments for this volume month alone, folks. Those are that's a huge number of individuals that are transforming their finances thanks to her invitation. So again, a huge shout out to her. Now we have our second spot occupied by none other than Vice President Mr. Bruno Floridor at 22 client sales. Go ahead and shout him out, light it up in the chat, say congrats. And our third spot held by Astrid Elena Felix Leiva. And of course, that's at a 13 total enrollments of client sales for this volume month alone. Now the month isn't over just yet, but understand these individuals are holding those top three spots. I'm gonna continue with Austin Charbonnet, Boss Lady Reza Ortero, Dr. Arnold Bogarty, Kutila Dansby, Rosario Salazar, Evelyn Rivera Rosa, and Luis Rodriguez. So again, those are our top 10 holding the spot for client enrollments this volume month. So again, a huge shout out to them. You know, congratulations on all your success so far and all that is to come. Moving along, we're gonna recognize our top personal sales producers amongst our entire Team Relentless. The number one spot, no shock to any, of course, held by Miss Zandra Valles. Next, Boss Lady Reza Ortero, followed by Bruno Floridor, Dr. Arnold Bogarty, Austin Charbonnet, Anthony Winters, Stephanie Lopez, our Executive Vice President, Mr. David Marquez, Vice President Anthony Kelly, and Vice President Boss Lady VG Quinones. Again, shout them out, congratulate them on the chat, throw some flames in there, and just Huge salute to you for doing what it is that you do. Moving right along, we're gonna go ahead and highlight our top recruiters so far for this volume month. Number 1 spot held by Mr. Bruno Floridor, Vice President. Next, Natalie Rodriguez, followed by Reza Ortero, Evelyn Rivera Rosa, Luis Rodriguez, Jerome Daniels, Anthony Kelly, Newton, Abelard, Crystal Barner, my sister Chris, right? Zandra Valles. So congratulations to each and every single one of you for growing our family, continuing to extend this opportunity and this dream and this just access to success for so many other individuals. We salute you, we acknowledge you. And again, huge shout out to each and every single one of you doing that week after week, killing it so far for this whole entire month. But we're gonna start off with just some updates on behalf of corporate. Now we're gonna get this firsthand from, a mentor to the entire organization, the cause behind Team Relentless even existing, right? You heard me mention his name, but you're gonna hear his name a lot, so get used to it because he's earned that spot. With what he's done is directly transformed lives of individuals we probably haven't even met yet. But the truth is, currently standing as a senior vice president with this organization, and this opportunity means this gentleman has created a powerhouse of a movement generating $1 million every 30 days in business volume. That, folks, is definitely a huge accomplishment. Never mind all the lives that he's impacted and continues to do so every single day. He's an example to all of us. If not for him, Relentless wouldn't exist. And again, when we started out, he was already setting the stones for building up this entire empire. He is relentless in the flesh. But tonight we get to call him our senior vice president, Mr. Xavier Marrero. I see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Myra, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Take it away.
Oh man, Myra, always thank you so much. Just always so faithful, just relentless every single week, not only for the English, but for the Spanish market. So thank you so much. I know for a fact I say it every week. But I have to say, people really don't know the roles that you play within the organization alone, besides operating and running your own organization. So again, thank you so much for that. It definitely takes a powerful individual to make that happen, and you're definitely leading by example. So thank you so much. Other than that, Team Relentless, what's going on? Guys, what's up? I need some energy. Cameras need to be on. Guys, I need to see some of you guys. I hear names, but I can't put faces. Man, I got to start paying you guys to see you. That's kind of a shame, man. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, and take this, what I'm saying, very serious. When we get on call with corporate, ask David, ask Reza, do we really even have options to turn on or off our cameras? Guys, if you're serious about your business, treat it like a business. You want to treat this as a hobby, it's going to pay you as a hobby. You want to treat it as a business? Trust me, it's going to pay you as a business. So I just wanted to put that out there because, again, I just love seeing people. I like to see the faces. I want to see who's engaged. I can easily log in and you can see my name, but I could just go be doing something else. I'm not showing my leaders that I'm actually appreciating their time. I'm not showing my leaders that I respect their time. I'm not showing my leaders that I even care about the times because I'm not even taking any notes. I'm just logging in just so they can think I'm doing something. Guys, look, you can lie to us all you want. Your bank accounts will never lie to you. Just want to put it out there. Lie to people all you want. Your bank accounts will never lie to you. So stay plugged in and be plugged in the right way. Be prepared. I always look around and it's always all my leaders who always have their cameras on from day one. So understand, if you want to be successful, it's okay to be a copycat. Copy the right cat. Copy the leaders that are being successful in a short period of time. And what are they doing? Not just for business, but every single day. When they log into a meeting, how are they presenting themselves? Are they waiting till the last minute? Or are they logging in before? Because we was always taught, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. So I want Relentless to get relentless. I want y'all to become the definition of the word. I have text messages from agents. You're like, Xavier, you did pre-recording because you're already back on the webinar and you got a different outfit. Guys, my outfit's over here. See, people don't see what we do behind the scenes. Right before that, I just came from a dinner from another potential. Before that, I was just traveling. So guys, understand, man, it takes work to get to these positions, to get to these titles. Let's start the right way. So Team Relentless, what's going on, guys? What's up? Talk to me. I see some cameras, people hyped up. I see Ray's over there, Lucinda. I see you, girl. Like, come on, Myra, you're Chris. I see you, JoJo, all the way from DR. That's commitment. That's what I'm talking about. These are the people that are climbing the charts fast. And obviously their income is growing with fast as well, right? So again, guys, thank you so much for just being plugged in, turning your cameras on and just showing the beautiful faces. Arnold, you can turn your camera off. We don't need to see you. Everybody else, man, like, this is what I want to see. This is what we created. This is the reason why we're at where we're at right now, regardless if you're brand new or you're an executive vice president like David Marquez, or a regional vice president like Miss Reza Otero, or vice presidents like Arnold, you know, so many, you know, oh man, I can't, you got VG, you got Anthony Kelly, you got Bruno, man. It's crazy, man. It's a blessing. But let's get straight to the point what we're talking about today. Guys, look, super excited. You know, we're ending the actual year very strong, right? But there are some concerns that we have to address. And there's some things that we have to do and just bite it in the butt to guarantee us more and more success for years to come. And understand this before I start with the actual numbers. Think of this. If it took you 3 to 5 years to hit $500,000 in income, are you willing to stick with the process? Are you willing to put up with the BS, the headaches, the frustrations, the sacrifices? Because if you're not, I want to see a number one, and I want to see what you do for a living, that in less than 3 to 5 years, you were able to make a $500,000 income per year. I will wait. Not saying it's not there, but I don't think it is. I think I proved my point. So ask yourself, are you willing to go ahead and jump over dollars to get to pennies? What do I mean by that? See, a lot of people see the success that Arnold had in 6 days. We had Genesis who did it in 2 days to hit sales director. And people want to become that so bad that they're willing to work with integrity. They're willing to work with cutting corners, not breaking rules, but bending the rules. And what's happening is this is actually becoming a big problem in corporate, right? So don't be that individual that want to build a building so quick that you didn't realize that you was building on quicksand. As fast as you destroy it, as fast as you build it, it's as fast as it's going to be destroyed. Build a building on a solid foundation. What does that mean? Qualify your agents. David Marquez, our executive vice president, says it all the time. Give them the proper expectation of the business, of what the industry is all about. The reason why is because, guys, right now, listen to these numbers. 40% of new agents are not even activating their services within the first 30 days. 40%. That's as close as to half as you can get. So you're talking about half of our agents within the first 30 days are not activating the services. Whose fault is that? Is it the brand new agent that just came in, or the agent that enrolled that brand new agent? It's the agent that enrolled that brand new agent. Why? Because people are playing the sign-up game. See, in Relentless, we don't do this, right? In Relentless, we don't do this. But we have to still address it because it's being done. And if it's being done in Relentless, then we're going to have a whole different conversation. So don't play the sign-up game. Don't sit here and try to keep up with these top leaders who already have systems, who already have planted so many seeds that now they're actually reaping the benefits. Go out there and work with integrity. Go out there and do it the right way. Go out there and take time for every enrollment you actually get, because there's top leaders that became senior vice presidents and can't go nowhere and lost titles because they have nothing but a revolving door. As fast as they're getting them in, it's as fast as they're leaving. See, your business is never going to go nowhere. So why not just take that extra minute to 5 minutes to make sure they activate their services? Because that's part of your launch anyways. That's what these numbers are showing me, that 50% of our agents are not being launched. And this is the reason why we run into our second problem. The second problem is the percentage of chargebacks that we have. Guys, we're actually going into 4 months in a row with 1% of chargeback. If you guys understand merchant account, business in general, merchant accounts what is used to collect money and to pay out money. 1% is very, very high when it comes to chargeback. With 14 years, the company's never been close to 1%. For the last 4 months, we've been over 4%. Let me explain this in a different way. If for 6 months we go over 1%, we have jeopardized the entire company. The entire company. But guess what? Paramount already spoke to us. David Marquez, Reza Otero, we was on this call, and Paramount said, I promise you guys, I give you a peace of mind, we will never get there. And we're like, yes. But he said, what I have to do is now change the comp plan. What I have to do is now make it so much harder for you guys to unlock these cabs, because you guys are so focused on locking cabs and enrolling people that you're not really focused on helping them become successful. And instead of 3 months, we're going to go up to 6 months of chargebacks. Guys, I don't know about you, but I don't want these changes, man. Life is good. Like, the income is gravy. Even as a brand new agent right now is gravy. So why are we jumping over dollars to get to pennies? Why are we jeopardizing the entire company, the goose that's laying the golden eggs, for a title, for recognition, for a top position? Guys, no, it's going to bite you and all of us in the butt if we don't correct it right away. Now, the great thing about all this is that FBS has also stepped up their games, and us as Team Relentless has stepped up our games. And that's the reason why JoJo is going to be training next on packages. How do we show the customer the true value that our company has to offer? How do we almost guarantee that their experience is one of the best experiences ever? How do we keep them more than 3 months? How do we keep them to 6 to 12 months? How do we give them that peace of mind that they chose the right company and the right individual when they chose to do business with us? Now, corporate has taken the step to making it easier for the customer and agent when they go into the protection plan and they actually log in. It's automatically going to start putting them into the process of getting their credit pool. See, before you had to log in and you had to go to access protection plan, then you had to go to credit restoration. Now you log in, bam, it's already on credit restoration. Verify your information, give us authorization to pull your credit. Bam, you're already ready to go. So they're making it so much easier for the customers as well, and which is also agents in that case. Now, again, please, please, please make sure that 1, you're following with your customers and your agents. 2, most importantly, which should be number 1, they actually activated the services after they paid for the protection plan. And 3, give them the correct expectations. And if they become an agent, I don't care how creative you got for them to become an agent without them knowing that they're agent. After the whole fact, you better have a conversation with them and let them know they are an agent. I'm going to tell you why. Because corporate is actually doing welcome calls to agents, every single agent. Check this out. Reza and David can again verify and let you know these are numbers we heard. That same day, that Thursday, when we got on that call, 15 new agents came on board. Out of 15 new agents that came on board and they called, 12 agents didn't even know they were agents. 12 agents out of 15 didn't know they were agents. That's an issue because this is how chargebacks are created. They were misled. They were lied to. How would you feel if you paid $188 or $288 and you kind of find out that you was misled? How would you feel? We have to put ourselves in their shoes. I would feel like I was scammed. I would feel like I want my money back. You guys were not truthful. You was not transparent. So understand, this is something huge, because if it wasn't, Paramore wouldn't be on this Thursday call very upset. And that's the nicest way I could say that. So Team Relentless, do I have your commitment to work with integrity? Do I have your commitment to make sure that when you have an agent that came on board, I don't care how creative you got, that eventually they know that there are an agent before corporate gets a hold of them? Because people will start paying a price for it. And Team Relentless, we move different. We don't need to play the system, become successful. We became successful by following the system. I want to be around for the next 10, 20 years. Do you want to be around? And if you don't, let's have a conversation. I promise you, I will personally invest to get you out the team. You have my word. I will personally invest to get you off the team. We will be successful. More success stories will be created from Relentless. We just have to do it the right way. Do you guys agree with me? Am I just talking BS again? X be talking that BS, right? Do we all agree? Let me go through these cameras because some more people turn their cameras on. I got to see some faces. Man, we got a hell of a beautiful team. No wonder we're constantly growing. It's not the value, it's the looks. Wow, perfect. I don't know how I'm gonna do the cash prize. There's a lot of people on, but we're gonna figure this shit. We're gonna figure that out. All right, so guys, got in my zone, as y'all can tell, right? Super excited, man. Thank you, Team Relentless. The numbers are looking super good. The leaders, you guys are doing an amazing job. You know, brand new agents, welcome. Field trainers, man, everybody unmute their lines and give a round of applause to the field trainers. Mute your lines. Round of applause.
Congratulations.
For the number one,
Congratulations, everyone.
recognitions to y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, no one will be here. And y'all will understand that a little bit later on. So thank you. I respect my vice presidents and above, but my field trainers, we got to give it up to y'all. Period. So guys, look, man, super excited. What's about to happen. Before we're done, I have some more exciting information to share with you guys. We're talking about giving back. You guys know I love to give it back, especially when my leaders put something together and they say, X, it's time to give back. You guys know I'm gonna rock with it. So we'll talk a little bit about that later. Mara, I'm gonna give it back to you. Let's get this training started.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that, of course. I mean, you bring it straight raw, no chaser. You've always been a man of your word. And I think that speaks to the authority and the presence that you're able to reflect. To be honest with you, I mean, you carry this whole entire team on your back with that level of integrity. And, I definitely understand that's why you were actually elected to teach about team culture, because we don't play around right here. We're dealing with kings and queens. We see ourselves on the next level, and it's all about personal development. And it's really with the way you want to carry yourself and how much of an impact you want to be in the lives of others the right way. So you've definitely led us by example to that. This is a relationship building opportunity, folks. Please don't do unto others as you would not wish for them to do unto you. And at the end of the day, somebody else's success is just a reflection for you that it's actually possible. You know how many people fight day in and day out to think about whether or not it's even possible? And that's what we stand for day in and day out. So again, as Xavier was explaining, this is the golden goose, take care of it. Fast money is it'll come fast and it'll go just as fast, if not faster. Whereas building a legacy and creating something long-term and over something that'll withstand and be long-standing over for the years to come is that much more worth it. People will always remember how you made them feel. And that will reflect in what you achieve throughout life. And of course, in this opportunity as well. So again, thank you, Xavier, for your words of wisdom, bringing it straight like it is, always being a man of your word. Thank you so very much for that. And on to the training, right? So tonight, you don't want to speak to those people that believe that things happen as they should, and that we might not always have it all figured out, but relationships happen as they should. We meet people that can actually be key players to our growth and success throughout life. And this young lady that I get to introduce tonight, for me personally, who I consider pretty much a sister on this journey with me, is someone I can speak about on that sense. So I might be able to, just touch some of your senses and kind of get you engaged in thinking about how powerful relationships can be, because she and I could have met a whole list of all other ways, trust and believe. And I'm going to tell you that God had it so much that she and I would meet by way of this opportunity, right? She happens to be, relatives of hers. I mean, immediate relatives of hers. And, her very own son's grandfather actually helped to arrange the funeral, helped to set up the funeral arrangements for my father when I lived in Long Island. That's how close it was. But, God didn't say that that's how we were going to meet. We were going to meet on this journey of opportunity. We were going to meet on this journey of dreams. We were going to meet on this journey of success, winning, accessing more, and blessing as many people as we possibly can along the journey with us. I have a ton of respect for this boss lady. Understand, she did not need this opportunity. She was already in the six-figure incomes or up. She could disclose more of her story as she wishes. But I'm telling you straight up, she was a boss already. She heard about this opportunity from someone that wanted to just have her send people to get their credit fixed, because she was in the finance industry, in the banking industry, and she knew the need was there. But she wanted to be more of a part of what it is that we've got going on. She personally stalked Xavier Marrero, found him, targeted joining this particular team and Team Relentless, and she's brought absolutely nothing but value to the table, being a professional first and foremost, but she's also a mom. She's a genuine heart, just a kind sister, a God-fearing woman that puts forth however best she can bless anyone around her. As you can see, her level of commitment connects her tonight all the way from the Dominican Republic, right? So, que lo que, mi hermana, sharing that with you. And I want to go with no further delay to welcome our regional sales director, boss lady, Miss Jo Chris Barranco. Can you hear me tonight?
I can, Myra. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly clear, lady. Take it away.
Thank you so much. Literally, when I hear the beautiful words that you say about me, I value you so much. I respect you so much. So, every time I hear your beautiful words about me, I can only say that I feel twice as much for you, and I value and respect you, and literally just value everything that you're doing, not only for our own market, but also leveraging the Latin market and helping so many other people aside from the Relentless organization. So thank you so much for your kind words. So guys, for those of you who do not know me, again, Jacrise Barranco, Regional Sales Director. I am officially 1 year as of November 26th with this organization. So I believe in one of the prior trainings, Rob Santiago said 70% of the people that will sign up today most likely will not be in this company. Officially, I am not part of that 70%. I stuck through it. I believed in the product. I believed in the business, and I am here to stay. So thank you so much, Xavier, for your yes. Your today will be, God willing, my tomorrow, and I am here for the long run. So a little bit about me, guys, is one of the things I have is a financial background. I've worked for a lot of financial institutions, as well as lending, and have had underwriting experience. Those of you who've had any type of experience, whether you've worked in the financial industry or you have been a client in the financial industry, have you ever had any call on fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, for a year-end financial review? If you've ever heard of that, press a 1 in the chat. Let me see. Okay. So just to let you guys know in regards to that, most people are not only wrapping the year end in regards to their production, anyone that's in the financial industry, but also they're building their pipeline and they're leveraging the slow time, because this might be a slow season for some other financial industries. So what they're doing is that they're, using the holidays and the year end as a way to actually connect with possible prospects, qualified prospects, or future prospects, actually go back and set some specific expectations. So that's kind of what I want to kind of teach today in regards to leveraging this time to do that, to actually offer a financial literacy package, and just kind of harp in addition to all the amazing information that Chris had taught us, and just kind of like add a little additional twist to it with Chris's permission. So I'm just going to share the screen. Bear with me one moment. Myra, can you be kind enough and let me know if
Yes,
you see it?
I
Okay,
can see it. It's not on slideshow presentation yet, but I see it.
Okay, perfect. Let me just. Oop. One moment.
The issue is bottom right, next to notes. Myra, is she frozen?
Yeah, it's still just showing her screen. Jokers, can you hear us? Okay, she's still on. I see her connected. Can you hear? Nope. Okay, she may have. Where are you at? Okay, co-host. So, Jojo, you may need to check your
I
connection.
lost you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now again. If you want to go ahead and
Okay,
give it
so
another shot.
Perfect. Yes, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay. Listen, that topic is so good that it's like, forget it. I mean, I think the slideshow itself got nervous.
DR Wi-Fi, do not fail me now because it be sketchy sometimes, guys. So give me one
There's a
second.
will, there's a way. We got you. We got this.
Let's see here.
So probably, actually along the top, I believe it's
I got
about
it.
next to
There you
off.
go.
There
Can
it
you guys
is.
see
Yep.
it?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right,
Thank you.
guys. So appreciate it. So thank you so much for your patience. So financial literacy package, right? The biggest and most important thing in any type of financial review is that you have to know your customer and you have to know your client, right? So when you have someone that's actually interested in the product, you want to know, like, what does your client need versus what does your client want, right? There's a big difference between them saying, oh, well, I need credit repair, but I only want to do it for $89. No, it's not what they want, it's what they need, right? So you want to ask them, why do you need the credit? Oh, I need the credit because I want to buy a house. I need the credit because I want to buy a car. I need the credit because I'm tired of literally making the minimum payment every single month and feeling that my bills aren't going, low. So kind of segueing with what Xavier had said, this is the difference between just doing the sale to make money or doing the sale to actually really know that you are able to actually meet the client's needs and are able to fulfill it by matching the right product and service to their needs, not their wants, right? You got to know who your competitor is. So I'll be honest with you, I do look at other credit repair companies. I do look at other financial literacy services. I'll sometimes go into a lot of financial literacy or, credit repair webinars from other people because I want to know who my target audience is actually going to shop for the same services that they want, which is credit repair. But how can I differentiate myself with all the tools and resources that I provide and leverage in addition to the basic credit repair? Because as you guys don't know, and those that are new might not know, we are not in the business for credit repair. We are a financial literacy program that provides benefits to all of our clients by providing them the guidelines necessary that in their high schools they didn't get, in colleges they didn't get, unfortunately in their households they didn't get. But this program provides them that tool and resource, and I'm a coach that can give them my experience and my other clients' experience through information of history or results, hence like whether or not you want to add them to your financial lit Facebook page so that they can see results, or if you're in other specific type of chats, actually go into those chats and see other people's results as well and leverage that information, right? You got to know your service, guys. Again, we are not only in credit restoration, we provide 11 other very resourceful products that cost tons of money anywhere else. So please know that if you haven't, do your research, know your service. Just to let you know, just in the Privacy Armor, which is now Allstate, I want to say that service alone is like $30 a month. Just to get a power of attorney, or a will, an estate, any type health proxy, that can be over $2,500. The credit restoration, I have actually screenshots that I'm going to show you of other competitors that show crazy numbers, right? What if I could tell you that you can offer your clients not only the tools and resources that we provide, which is just the United Credit Education Services Protection Plan, but also package other items that can actually not only help them, but also in leveraging that information and helping them, you give them the option of helping them, but that's also growing your business and your volume points as well. What if I could tell you that instead of you making 200 volume points in a customer and making 400 in an agent, you could probably make more than 600 volume points with an agent, and about 400 volume points with the customer. And that's what I'm gonna review a little bit with you today as well. Blend your client's needs and your service leverage value, right? So I'm going to show you, in addition, by having a conversation with a client, how I leverage all of the value and how I differentiate in my financial review of how I can get them closer to buy a home, to buy a car, to actually get off of their financial debt situation and into financial freedom. So what I would suggest, if you haven't, I know that it's in the band chat, as well as I'm sure that any of your leaders can actually provide it to you. Reza Ortero was immensely kind enough to actually give us an amazing Credit Karma free credit consult. So do a free credit consult now. Actually use that as a financial review. Do a free credit consult and use it as a way to cross-sell, right? So cross-sell will allow you to excel. That's why I always say it's super important. You guys don't only offer credit restoration. I think that's where most of our newbies kind of stay stuck. If you just focus on credit, you're not going to actually show the full value of why this product costs $188 of initial and $89 per month, right? Why do they want good credit? We actually reviewed that. Know your service and show the competitors. Show your competitors. I actually show screenshots of my competitors' packages that other competitors do, and then show them my packages and add value to close the sale. So these are our competitor guys. Type a 1 in the chat if you are amazed at these, because to me, I actually reviewed these with Xavier. I actually sent them to him and I was blown away. So there's this, the first one is offering a silver package for $699 initial and $39.99 a month. The gold package is $14.99 initial, $39.99 a month. The third one is a platinum package, $2,499 and $39.99 a month. Guys, all it does is 3 credit dispute rounds, a credit repair service, removal of inquiries in 3 to 6 months, turnarounds, and 1 additional trade line to start your own trade line, personal and business funding. There's a 99% success fee. Do you guys know what this is? This is just the credit restoration feature that we provide in addition to the other 11 products, not including the secured credit card and not including the Credit My Rent. And people are signing up. This was a Black Friday special. Let's talk about the other one in the middle. $1,500, only $1,500, guys. Sign up today. We can help with collections, hard inquiries, late payments, medical bills, charge of judgments, public records, foreclosures. People are really paying for this. So why are you guys lessening your value, asking for 188 or asking for 200? for just the United Credit Education Services. Last but not least, let's see the closest in regards to cost perspective, only for $500, but it was a Black Friday promo for the first 10 people to sign up. For the same, I can't even. When I saw this, I wanted to throw up. So when I hear people that they're discouraged, that they are like, oh, I can't sell it, it's too expensive, please screenshot this right now, guys. Please show your friends. Please show your family. Oh, it's too expensive. I'm gonna show you expensive right now. Show them this first before you show them your price. Show them their value and then show them your value, guys. Know your worth. Know your company's worth. This company provides the same resource at a hell of a discount. And sorry, I'm a little passionate about it because literally this blows my mind, right? So after I show my clients this, these are supposedly my competitors, but not really, right? How do I ask them, how rapid do you want results? And what is your goal? Now you know my competitors' prices. So now I want to ask you a question. How rapid do you want your results to buy your new home? How rapid do you want results to buy your car? How rapid do you want results to just be done with just paying the minimum payments? Oh, it's 6 months? Oh, it's 12 months? Oh, I want to do it in 1 month? No problem. This is what we have. It's called the United Credit Protection Plan Roadmap. This could actually be expedited. I've done all of these steps in 1 month. I've done it in 2 months. I've done it in 3 months for my clients. I've done it in 6 months, and I've done it for a year. So you let me know what works for you, because I'm gonna give you the right package. Oh, well, you know what, Jacrice, I wanna activate the credit restoration services, but I also wanna build my credit and I wanna increase my credit score. Not a problem, I got you. Oh, you know what, I wanna get out of debt too. Okay, I wanna do everything at one point, Jacrice. Give me everything, I'm gonna just do it right away. Not a problem. Now, the next slide, I just wanna kind of let you guys know that the reason I didn't do it as a promotion is because each one of you should be doing your own promotion. Guys, there's holiday promotions, there's year end, or there's New Year promotion. Leverage the marketing resources for this time, right? Most people are purchasing things based off of holiday sales, based off of year-end sales, year-end reviews, financial reviews, new year, new me. I want to lose weight. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. Use that as a marketing, right? Use that as a tactic, right? So let's talk about a holiday or year-end or new year promotion, guys. The UCES program is $188. The FBS is $288, right? The Credit My Rent, it could be for the 2 years, $149. The secured credit card to fund, if it's accepted in your state, all you need to fund it is with $200, right? Now, you give them an option if they want to be a referral agent or if they want to be a customer, if they want to be part of an affiliate program, or if they want to just do a credit restoration and financial literacy. Option A is, you know, the referral agent that, in addition to all of the features that I'm about to show you right now, it's $288 for the 12 all-inclusive plan, right? It gives you a 2-year back history on your Credit My Rent, right? So on your rent. And in addition to that, you're gonna fund the same $200. It's really, at the end of the day, even, it's not even them offering $200 as a cost. It's $200 that's gonna be transferred from your checking account now to a secured credit card, right? So for all of that, it's $633 versus $1,500 versus what was the cheapest one? $500, and it was just on the credit repair, right? And in addition to that, it gives you the life insurance, and because you refer other people that I know, you could probably name 5 people that have lousy credit that you want to help the same way you want to help yourself. You get $100 referral fee for every person that you actually have them sign up for this program. Or option 2, right? Customer package, which is the all-inclusive United Credit Education Services program, which I'll show you a little bit of what it does, 2-year history on credit, and then a secured credit card for $200. $595 in volume for the referral agent, $395 as a customer. Type a 10x, guys, if you found leverage in all the information that I just shared today. Háblenme. Okay, all right, good. I'm glad. So we're gonna make sure that we're gonna take advantage of this time. We literally have probably 3 weeks till the end of the year, and then there's all of January where everyone gets ready for what? For tax season. So we're planting seeds now for tax season, right, guys? Perfect. So again, what I tell my clients is now I show them visuals. So my program for, you know, a little over $600 or my program for a little over $300, not only are you doing the credit restoration, but I'm providing budgeting, I'm providing a credit builder. Guys, it's almost like a college university, you know, a program. We have credit attorneys that are on staff at no extra additional price, credit monitoring, debt payoff, financial lockbox. You guys should know all the services, right? And then the credit my rent. And then I didn't add the secured credit card here because it all depends on which customers do have it in their state and which don't. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Jojo, you froze. You froze right now. Goodness. And she was probably just going to be wrapping it up. Phenomenal information. Hopefully, Jojo, if you can hear me and you can connect, it looks like you're mid thought right now, and it was probably something real good too. But we're honoring the fact as well that you are internationally based at this point, all the way from the Dominican Republic, relying on, you know, let's face it, third country, a third world country internet service connection. I mean, us up the block on the road, if you have the wrong service provider, you could be definitely disconnected.
So sorry. Can you
there you are. Yay. Okay, good. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry, that Dominican Wi-Fi, man. I'm gonna have to talk to the president over here. I'm so sorry, guys. But at the end of the day, all I really want to say is that it's really important for you guys to know the powerful instrument that you guys have. Look at, you know, the testimonies. Look at how many lives. It's literally the keys to success for a car, for a house, you know, to get rid of debt. And as long as you focus on that vision, on that mission, I promise you guys that in helping other people, you will actually get it in tenfold. There are literally sharks out there, literally charging people thousands of dollars for the same product that we provide. That's hella sad, hella sad. So I hope you were able to leverage this information. I hope that you're able to execute this information. That's the end of my presentation. I appreciate it. You guys have a blessed day.
Awesome, Jojo. Thank you so very much for that. Always bringing so much knowledge, so much value. Definitely very valuable information and powerful, especially for a lot of us, you know, who might hesitate and think, well, we hear those excuses of people saying that they don't have the money and oh, it's Christmas and they have to buy this and they have to buy that. But in reality, somebody that's determined to go ahead and fix their credit, unfortunately, they may fall into the hands of individuals like that if we don't get to rescuing them before those people take advantage of their intention of wanting to restore their wrongs, right? I mean, seriously, we should really have it first and foremost to wanting to introduce this to people in the most affordable way. It works. We all win on a larger scale. And honestly, those happy clients are the very first ones to go ahead and spread the word for you. It's a smart way to understand the value that we're bringing to the table, helping the right people maximize the benefit of that and letting them even be the mouthpiece to promote and market your home business. How smart is that? So yes, Jojo, thank you again so much. And your dedication to being all the way out of the country, even in a different time, folks. Right now in DR, it's an hour ahead. They don't have daylight savings the same way we do. So right now it is 10 minutes to midnight over there. And she's still plugged in, passionate, dedicated, making sure we get every last bit of the information that she wants to share with us tonight. So again, I thank you, mi hermana. Definitely go ahead and have some mango for me, some salami, some cebolla frita, and, you know, huevo frito también on my bed. That's like my favorite go-to, of course. But stay blessed, continue on your success, safe travels in all that you do, and of course, may God stay with you in all that you do. And we thank you. Now, I'll confess, real quick. I actually had an individual on Instagram reach out to me. This was several months, maybe even the beginning of this year. asking that if I wanted to make a whole lot of money helping people fix their credit. And I said, well, I kind of already have that going on right now. And he said, no, I charge clients $5,000. And for commercial credit, I charge $10,000. And I literally, you know, it wasn't a good day. I literally flipped and said, why would I want to rob somebody for $5,000 when I can help the masses for a price that they can afford? So I want you all to have that posture again, with JoJo giving us that formula, that strategy, that confidence, knowing that we've got the deal is definitely going to be what helps us go ahead and seal the deal. So plant those seeds, understand people are still out there spending money, but they're getting denied too. Let's rescue them. Now, also our very next training for tonight, we have actually a tag team. It's a combination of leaders that are definitely pouring right back out to their own personal team, but all of us as well, they get to speak to us about the experiences that they've had, the things that have helped them grow along the way. I've been able to share in this journey with them as well, but I also know that they think first and foremost about how many other people they can help moving forward, pouring into the trainings on multiple occasions. And tonight they're connected. They're both executive sales directors with this opportunity. So between the two of them, they're talking from an experience of $100,000 combined minimum business volume, right, in sales. It's just that real. I know they're at the brink of hitting vice president status as well, definitely pushing for it, pushing for transformation for anyone that comes on board with them, and the entire team extending that out onward. Right? And I've been able to witness it. So for tonight, we're going to be able to hear from them and their experience and some of the tips and techniques that they're going to offer us with expanding into those tax professionals. That's a whole entire market where a lot of times, even Ms. JoJo herself has said, you want to speak to those professionals that already have a book of business, but they want to add and offer more value. Because ultimately, what sets you apart? What makes you different? Right? They say how you make people feel is your trademark and stuff. So with this opportunity, we get to market something that already works and make bank while doing it. So I saw them connected earlier. I'm going to go ahead and have you all welcome with me our executive sales director, Miss Jackie Garcia and Malcolm McLeod. Can you hear me? And are you both connected tonight?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome. I hear you, Jackie and Malcolm. Are you? Yes. Okay.
Yes,
take it away, guys.
Well, real quick, and then I'll let Jackie go ahead and get into the training. So one of the things that we came up with is we realized that a lot of tax preparers we connect with them, but not in the way where we can actually connect to all of their clients. So Jackie, myself, Amber, and others, Rob as well, we got on the phone, we're like, hey, what can we do that's tailored to the tax professionals? And what that was is have a presentation for these individuals that letting them know that, hey, the clients you have, allow them to work for you. We tax professionals do so much for their clients, even during the off season, they do so much. So why would they not allow their clients to work for them? And what that looks like is basically saying, hey, if you have family, friends or whatever, refer them to me because I just extended my business to adding on credit restoration. And when they bring those individuals in, that helps them not only income-wise, but also more clients in the tax industry. So we have it where Jackie will be going over how to actually bring tax professionals to webinars. So you're not doing too much. It's just make it extremely simple so that you can get them on the webinar. And from there, we have a webinar tailored to tax professionals as well. So I'm going to pass it to Jackie, and she's going to go ahead and show you guys the presentation. Jackie, it's your world.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Awesome. Thank you, Myra. Thank you, Malcolm. JoJo, I'm super excited. I took some screenshots. I'm going to make sure that I apply that and obviously have the team apply it too. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys right now. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So let me introduce myself for those that don't know who I am. My name is Jackie Garcia, and I'm from New York, Bronx, New York, right, Bronx. And as a jack of all trades, I do have the background of, hold on 1 second, the background of a tax professional, right? I've been doing taxes for now 3 years, and I have a nice clientele based when it comes to taxes. So when this opportunity was presented to me by Xavier and David, I ran with it, right? So now I'm going to show you guys exactly how to attract more tax professionals, because obviously tax season is around the corner. So you want to make sure that you do, a post call of action. And I'm going to go over that right now. If you're excited to attract more income tax professionals, put some money signs in the chat, guys, and let's get it. Okay. So we're going to go over how you can generate leads, right? Now, how can we bring, value to each other? As a tax professional, we have hundreds of clients, right, that have one thing in common with us credit restoration agents. All of them have poor credit. Their clients are always looking a way to make a, major purchase with their tax refund. Or if they're like most clients, they're going to look to how and when ways to pay off their debt, if not all of it. All right. But unfortunately, before I was introduced to United Credit Education Services, like many tax professionals, we don't have a solution in-house so we can help our clients, right? A lot of them tell me, I want to pay my, this, I want to pay that, I want to pay some medical bills, but I can never provide that solution. So, and another key factor that's very, very important to remember is that tax season is a seasonal business. This profession is a seasonal business. We are in business. It starts now. At the end of December, we can start, projecting what people are going to get with their W-2s going, into the new year. But it's only good until April 15th, if I'm not mistaken, right? So now we want to make sure that we bring in the value. And I'm going to share with you guys some scripts that I have, right? I have about 4 examples for you guys. So you want to make sure that you take notes or take screenshots, okay? This is a way for you to pique interest, right? Hi, John. I see you're a tax professional. I am a credit restoration agent. I've partnered with a company that has helped thousands get their finances right within 3 to 6 months. Maybe we can chat sometime to see how we can help each other grow our businesses. And you could even potentially earn additional income with free hot leads that are always looking for a reliable, loyal tax professional. See, I'm piquing their interest, letting them know where I come from and what we could do for each other. If they say yes, I'm going to respond back, wonderful. I'm having a private webinar today you don't want to miss. Would you be available at 3 p.m. for a virtual meeting? As simple as that. Okay, guys, get them on the virtual meeting. Like Malcolm just stated, we're having a webinar, actual presentation designed for tax professionals. Okay, so we're gonna go after them the right way, where we're not looking like we're recruiting them, but we're providing a solution and something that can go with their business. Okay, makes sense? Drop some ones on the chat, guys. I'm excited. All right, so example number 2, this is how you would start a conversation with a person. Like, say, I made a post the other day and I have a lot of people referring me tax professionals, right? And a lot of those tax professionals are inboxing me. So I friend request them right away. And this is my text to them. This is what's been working for the team. So thank you for accepting my friend request. My name is Jackie. I am actually in need of help. I'm a credit restoration agent looking for a trustworthy tax professional I can send my clients to when needed, and you were highly recommended. Is that something that might interest you? Simple as that, right? They're gonna say, 90% of them are gonna say yes. And now back to the script. I'm having a private webinar. When are you available? That's it, guys. Very simple as that, right? Because you don't wanna share too much and you don't wanna scare them away, right? So this example here, I thought it was pretty cool because as me and others like Malcolm, Amber, Chris, we have a lot of agents that see that this is a no-brainer. And we want to be able to target other tax professionals, right? But I don't want to sound like I'm recruiting them, right? Because I do taxes. So they're going to look at me like, why you want to, connect with me if you already do taxes and you're doing credit, right? So this is a quick way for a person that's in credit restoration already and that is also a tax professional, okay? Hey, Stephanie, thank you for accepting my friend request. My name is Jackie. I'm a credit restoration agent / tax professional as well. Blessed to say My credit business is expanding nationwide, and I'm afraid I might not be able to handle all of my tax clients coming in 2021. However, I'm looking for someone I could connect with and pass some of my clients to. Is this something that might interest you? Again, I am letting them know that I'm going to put some money in their pocket, okay? That I want to connect with someone and I want to be a blessing to that person because my credit business is booming and I might not need to do taxes in 2022, right? Drop some ones on the chat. We ain't going to do no taxes in 2022. But then you want to obviously bring them onto the webinar. Take yourself out the way and let the professionals close them for you. Now, this one is one I like because also, if you already know that you have some friends in your friends list that are tax professionals and you make a post about, the business opportunity, adding more money, working from home, and they respond to that post, they're a tax person already. They're a tax agent. So now they're asking for this information from you. So how can you have a quick script for them? This is something that when I first got started, guys, I needed the scripts because I didn't know how or what to do. And then eventually you put it in your own words and you don't need no scripts. Scripts out the door, out the window, like Xavier says, right? But for now, this is something that is going to definitely help you. So, hey, Steve, how are you? Thank you for inquiring about becoming a credit restoration agent. Congrats on all of your success as an income tax professional. I work with a lot of tax offices, and adding this kind of service to one's portfolio or even in the office is a no-brainer. I think you would really like this. This will entwine with, very well with what you're already doing. What would be the best contact number and time to call and explain to you the details on how we can benefit your current business? And that's it. Quick, little, simple, get them on the phone with your upline. You want to make sure that you get them on a webinar. This is sometimes, this works for people that are senior field trainers, sales directors and above, right? But you want to keep it simple, right? Like they say, KISS. Keep it stupid simple, okay? All right, so guys, this is what I posted on groups, and you could change it around, right? But this is a call to action post. This is an example. You could post this on your Facebook or on groups everywhere. Who's a tax professional or knows of one? Very simple. I got like 40 leads, okay? 40 leads just by doing this in a couple of hours. So trust me, you could start adding those people to your Facebook, building your friends list, and letting them watch as you approach them, in a smooth way. You don't want to look like you're recruiting them, but you want to provide a solution and let's work together, right? So just kind of like realtors, right? This is kind of the same thing. And of course, how would you respond to that post if you were to put that post, right? And somebody tagged their friend. You want to make sure that you know how to approach them with this. Hi, Sue, how are you? A friend of mine tagged you because I am looking to partner up with more tax professionals such as yourself with the intent of helping more people accomplish their financial goals. Get that approval for that car, home, business loan. I run a nationwide credit restoration company, and we definitely can exchange leads with each other and grow our business. Who can you connect me with? Boom. Simple as that, guys. If you think that this is something that you could benefit from and you could utilize, drop some flames in the chat. I'm pretty much done. This is it right here, but I wanted to share this with you guys. A successful team is a group of many hands and one mind. As you can see, this group of powerful individuals is me and my team in Mexico, right? David Marquez, Joerica, we were holding hands while we were in the ocean in the middle of nowhere around a bunch of fishes. But again, guys, we got to build this together. We got to learn from each other. And I thought, and Malcolm and a bunch of us, that this will be something that will be beneficial now, especially with tax season coming through. So guys, that is my time. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, but let's get it. Let's get it. God bless.
Awesome share, Jackie. Thank you for the powerful information. Now, did I misunderstand? Was Malcolm as well sharing something else, or was that pretty much the sum of the topic for tonight?
That was the sum of the topic. Just more so, what we're gonna do is get everyone on the webinar. So with your uplines or even yourselves, get that two individuals to get them on the webinar. So it takes it out of your hands, so that we can close more deals for you. More like she said, we combine hands and have one mind and actually succeed in this. So definitely, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Myra. Thank you, Xavier, as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for clarifying that, Malcolm. Of course, we appreciate you guys. I know the team will be on the lookout for that opportunity to attend such a webinar and just continue to grow. We really appreciate what you do. The slides were phenomenal. I took a bunch of screenshots and notes as well. We appreciate you guys for pouring into the team and giving it back. Now, in closing, I do want to send out a reminder or give this reminder out to the entire team. Understand this weekend is an extremely powerful weekend for any professional in this industry. It is, and you'd have to be under a rock if you hadn't heard yet. GoPro, right? Eric Worre's GoPro. He's pretty much in a lot of ways referred to as the godfather of network marketing. And I'm going to tell you that I'm excited for all the people that are able to take full advantage of this, because in the past, attending such an event required travel. So that's airfare, hotel stay, lodging, of course, that expense, as well as whatever you're going to eat. And now they've made it available to us by way of Zoom. But understand, by now, you would have already gotten emails requiring you to register your device, but also making sure that you have everything in place. There's as well a group chat that was started on Telegram for everyone that's attending GoPro, just to keep you up to date with the most significant reminders. Get with your upline or get with your leaders to see any possible sharing, or however it is that within the team we're coming together to be able to have access to this information. I trust and believe you're not going to be able to access this off of your phone, right? So make sure that you have your device registered to be able to watch the event, stay plugged in, be a student of the system. And for anyone based in town or anywhere near the Tampa Bay area, a huge shout out to Joerica and David Marquez. I know that they were in the forefront, as well as being supported by other individuals too locally that have decided to give back. And there's a Christmas toy and food drop happening. It'll be this Saturday, December 12th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And it's going to be located at Grace Family Church off of Van Dyke Road in Lutz. Okay, so again, you would have had to been completely disconnected to not see that information for yourself. Thank you. I think it's Xavier that's sharing that screen. I appreciate it. But get plugged in, stay plugged in. Understand, we may have all been in a time of need in the past. You never know whose life you can change, whose Christmas you can make just a little bit better, a little bit warmer. And just by showing that onward, trust and believe, they say what you do in the life of others, God will do for you in yours. And I wholeheartedly believe it. And again, as well, virtual GoPro event by Eric Worre. It'll be December 11th through the 13th. Our total Team Relentless goal is 300. And you want to be there. You don't want to miss out. You want to make sure that you continue to grow on this journey. Now, I know Xavier had said at the beginning of this call that there would be a prize for all of those with the cameras on. And, y'all may have not noticed, but I was writing down some names, okay? So Xavier, in closing, we'll go ahead and highlight what's on the screen too. Thank you for sharing that. For those who may have been plugged in tonight for the first time in this training, understand this happens each and every single Tuesday. But in addition to this Team Relentless training, we also have new client orientation each and every single Wednesday. That topic of chargebacks, that falls on us. We really want to make sure that our clients become a product of this process and program. We're all creating our success stories, not only financially, but with regards to our credit status. But we want those happy clients to see what it is exactly that our program can allow for them to accomplish. They trusted you to make the decision moving forward. So invite them to the new client orientation, primarily led by Queen boss lady VG Quinones. She's a VP, killing it, but she also does phenomenal at the new client orientation, as well as the pathway to freedom. That's where our top leaders, the cream of the crop within Team Relentless, get together on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. to do an opportunity presentation. So the first part, of course, speaks on the client side. The second part speaks on this opportunity as a business. You want to make sure you stay plugged in. You want to make sure you stay connected, and you get your people on there plugged in, connected as well. So make a note of that. Take a screenshot of that schedule so that you know it as well. And the password is Relentless with the capital R. So that does not change. But in closing, again, Xavier, I'm just wondering if there's anything else you want to go ahead and seal out tonight's training for tonight with everyone that's plugged in.
Yeah, so look, guys, man. Thank you, Jojo. Heck of a training. Guys, man, if that doesn't bring value to you and your business, I don't know what will. Again, I remember when Razor first started, Razor was doing the protection plan with the secure credit card. Customers were seeing a ton of results within 30, 45 days. This is going to be the exact same thing. And again, just upping the customer's experience is what's going to guarantee us not to have these chargebacks, period. Right? So Jojo, thank you so much for that. Malcolm, Jackie, Amber, Rob, there was so many people that played a big role in that training. And I hope you guys got the true value from that training, because I think we're missing a huge opportunity by not having the conversations that we were just taught or trained on tonight to basically show the value for these tax professionals. Guys, understand, we need to get these tax professionals this month. Next month, January, going forward for the next several months, they have blinders on. They don't want to hear nothing. That's their season to make the money that they know they need to make. It's seasonal. We need to catch them now. And you were giving great scripts. Jackie said it the best. If you're brand new, leverage the scripts. But once you start leveraging the scripts and you have more, you're more seasonal, you have your own flow, your own swag to it. But again, thank you guys for taking the time to put that together and just finding out how to really get in the brain of a tax professional. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is shout out to Executive Vice President David Marquez. Shout out to his wife, Executive Sales Director Yoerika Marquez, for basically putting this event together. I remember David called me. He said, X, this is my game plan. David, you don't have to say no more. What date, what time, how much? I said, David, for the last several years, for the last couple of years, we have been blessed. Why are we not giving back as big as you want to give back, and even bigger? And that's exactly what happened, guys. When you have so much power within an organization, leaders that really care about other people, right? Because see, the leaders in Relentless can be selfish, and the money that they're making, they can really keep it for themselves and their family and make sure that the spouse have the best life ever, the kids, the grandparents, the parents. But when you have someone that will say, hey, besides that, and I want to do that, I want to give back to people in need, strangers, people that we never even met, never came across, but I want to become that blessing for them this holiday. Of course you back that up. Of course you sit there and say, bring out the checkbooks. And it's not about the money amount. It's the percentage. Guys, I can have $1 million and donate only 100. That's nothing. Then you got somebody that will only have 100 and they will donate 99. That person is more powerful than me. That person has a bigger heart than me. So understand, it's not because we have these big wallets now and these deep pockets. It was just a thought behind it. So David, Yoerika, everybody else that's playing a big role on this, all the top leaders. I know Arnold's going out there. I know Rob, I know BG, myself, Myra, I believe Jackie, I believe Malcolm. Man, I believe there's so many of us that's going to be there. That to me, that's the biggest blessing this year alone. And again, it would have never happened if one of our leaders just didn't take action. So thank you. What can I say? So I expect every single one of you guys to be out there. Keep that in mind. You don't have to be a volunteer. You don't have to be the one who's going to volunteer. You don't have to be the one who's going to donate. If you or anyone in your family and your team and your organization needs to have a good Christmas, please come out there. You don't have to broadcast it. You can pull us to the side. But we want to help as many people as we can. We don't want to be taken advantage of. But we definitely want to help as many people as possible. So to all the leaders that are giving back, thank you. Personal thank you for me. And another thank you for Team Relentless, because I'm pretty sure they appreciate it. Now, of course, I'm a man of my word. So I want to go ahead and honor what we spoke about today, which will probably be the only time that I'm going to do this, but I never know. Next time, just because I said that, I might quadruple the dollar amount I might give away today, just because I want you guys to understand. If you want to be known, let the face be put together with the name. Guys, I remember when I first started this, see, I'm far from being a brown nose. but I'm gonna let my numbers speak for themselves and let the leaders and CEOs come and look for me. Well, you know what I did? I made sure my face was everywhere. Everywhere. You guys should make sure your faces are everywhere if you want to make it to the top. If you want to make it to the top. If you don't, it's okay. Keep your camera off. We'll call you Casper the Ghost. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just being real with you, like keeping it 100. Casper the Ghost, I never seen him on the top chart. So just letting you know. But people that got their cameras on, some way, somehow, I'm always seeing their names on the top. I don't know how it works. This camera must be magical. Right? So this is what I did. Myra, thank you for taking the time. And I knew you was going to take the time to write down all these names with people with their cameras on. And we can. Myra, I'll give it up to you. I give you two options. You know, you always host these. You have the right to make this decision. One, I was looking around myself. I just can't write that fast, right? So I was just kind of taking notes on who was taking notes when the cameras are on. It's cool to have your camera on. That's cool. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I personally even take notes. Jojo have already shown me this information. Malcolm and Jackie has already shown me this information. I still take notes, right? So everybody put your notes up. Let me see who had their cameras on but was taking notes. Put your notes up. I love it. I love it. See, I had someone, I won't call his name out. They were playing a piano while we was training. My man was playing a piano while we was training. I don't know. He must be gifted. My man can listen to that music and listen to that trainer and comprehend both things and be able to not even take notes and register and, you know, be able to spit all this information right back without taking notes. But hey, there's some superhumans in this world. I'm not one of them. You know, I got to take notes like a regular person and only do one thing at a time. I can't play a piano and do other things.
Yeah, so listen, what you pointed out is a good fact, because I'll tell you the truth. Between making sure people are muted and writing notes, I did not look to see what they were doing on screen. I just know that there were about 64 at one point that had their cameras on.
Yeah, and so they were. And guys, look, again, this is how this works. You might say it's fair, you might say it's not. At the end of the day, with all due respect, it really doesn't matter because the money should have never been given away anyways, right? Can we all agree?
And we agree too that jobs don't pay you to show up and work. So your business shouldn't pay you to just show up and do what you said you were going to do anyway, right? So this is a bonus.
I totally agree. So this is just motivation. But one person that every single time I kept flipping through a camera was looking at the camera, was looking down, and I'm seeing her right. It's a he, right? So we're playing Guess Who, right? So no females made a cut today. I'm sorry, ladies. You guys always win anyways. In life, period. Trust me. I know the court system. So, but check this out. At the end of the day, it was Anthony Gabito. I'm saying that last name completely.
Garavito, I believe.
Garavito. So Anthony Garavito.
Garavito.
That. Are you on still?
Yes, sir.
My man.
Whoa.
Okay, congratulations, Anthony.
Woo! First of all, who brought you into the company? Whose team are you under?
Yo, Chris. Jojo,
I see you. Look at that. Again, Anthony, thank you so much. From the time we started, you had your camera on. From the time we started, I seen you engaged, didn't get distracted. You've been taking notes. And honestly, I can see you was locked in. That right there, my brother, will take you very far in this business, in this industry, and anything in life. When you're so focused that you don't allow nothing to distract you, and your main goal is to get the information that's being provided by the top leaders, even though one of them was yours, but you got the information. Guys, let this be an example to everyone that it actually pays to be trained. And when you take this and you treat it as a business, it's going to pay you as a business. For the other ones that don't want to have the cameras on, they don't want to take notes, they just want the names to show up, it's okay. We love it. We need people to log in because we need 100+ people to train anyways. But at the end of the day, you're only playing yourself. Not Myra, not me, not the agent or the leader that told you to get on. You're just playing yourself. And one day you're going to have to answer to your spouse, to your kids, to your parents, to the ones that depended on you. And then you can figure out how are you going to answer that, because I can't relate. I can't help you in the area that I don't know nothing about. I'm committed. I'm relentless. If you're relentless, put an R right now in the chat. Where are my relentless people at? Look at that. Relentless. Guys, take this serious. 2020 is already over. 2021 has started. I had a conversation with an agent today, and they told me that it was a slow season, so they're not going to do too much work, and they're going to wait till the fast season come to pick up the momentum. I told that agent, never create momentum when there's momentum created. They looked at me and said, what does that mean? Create momentum when there's no momentum there. Then when momentum comes, which we all know is the tax season, you 10X. Due to when there was no momentum, you created momentum, which is right now. Guys, there's still momentum going on right now. It's just depends on your mindset, depends on your personal goal, and depends how you want to end the year. But don't be that person that tells everybody else that it's a slow season and basically wait for momentum. Keep that to yourself. Ask Razor, her first year, did that ever happen to her? Razor, are you still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Razor, how did you become so successful during what they call a slow season?
Working behind the scenes, planting seeds every single day.
So you didn't do nothing different than other than what you was doing. Maybe you stepped it up a little bit because you understand that you had to plant a little bit more seeds.
Absolutely. It's just running through the numbers, just talking to people. There were days where I would talk to 50, 100 people. I really wasn't getting any enrollments, but when that season came, it was crazy.
Last year, she ended up in the top 3 of recruitment in the entire company, not just Relentless. See, Relentless, we have about 3,000 active agents, but in the company, we got like 50 to 60,000. Number 3, guys, number 3 out of 50 to 60,000 agents. Should we not listen to what she's saying? I listen to what she's saying. And then, do we have Dr. Arnold Brogerty on? Is he still on? My brother, what do you train us on about the idiot upstairs?
Yeah, you got to trick the idiot upstairs. And I was going to ask to jump in anyway, because guys, listen, if I could bring value to our team, that's my mission. All right. And I think we're doing a disservice right now in not promoting GoPro the way we should be promoting GoPro. GoPro event, guys, comes around once a year. And I tell you what, if you look at people like Raisa, you look at people like Rob, like Xavier, okay, like myself, Myra, all of us that have been out to GoPro or been with multiple GoPros, our businesses have never been the same afterwards. I remember my first GoPro, guys, I went to in 2014, and I was fighting tooth and nail not to go. But I had a young lady said, listen, all right, you need to invest in yourself because that's the most profitable investment you can make. And she said that with such authority. You know, I went out there. My first year in network marketing, guys, I made $34,000 that year. After that GoPro, I made $111,000. I went out to the GoPro again. All right. I made $210,000 that next year in GoPro. All right, guys, this is an event that you have to invest in yourself. All right. We are being trained by the best of the best of the best of the best in our industry. I want you to think about, you know, the $300 that you're going to spend. I just bought my kid an Oculus. I don't even know what an Oculus is. All right. And it was $300. I'm not going to get well, I might get some value out the Oculus. I'll learn how to use it. All right. But guys, I'm not going to get that. Oculus is not going to make me any money. All right. That PlayStation 5 is dope. It'd be dope to be sitting up there, guys, but it's not going to make you any money. All right. You got to think about what's important. What is your priority going into 2021? Because 2021 is the year of the recovery. All right. But you got to be in position, all right, to attract people, to want them to trust you, all right, to help them recover. Well, how are you going to do that? You got to be trained and getting trained by the best in the world. I can't stress this. If you're a basketball player, this is LeBron James training you. All right. If you're a football player, this is Tom Brady training you. All right, guys. And I don't want to, we don't want to minimize that, because we know that if you attend this training, this virtual training, guys, that's costing you only $300 to attend. All right, how much money you can make coming up this next year by getting those tools. All right, by getting those tips. All right, by learning from the best, learning what a system is, how to in place systems. Guys, we can't underestimate the importance of GoPro, and you can still get in. There's still time left, guys. And I tell you what, your business will never be the same, but you just got to ask yourself, all right, are you worth investing in you? Is your future worth investing in? I believe it is. I know it is. All right. And I know this Team Relentless training is 132 people on right now. We do it right, guys. Come next year, we're going to have to up this thing. This has a capacity of 500 people. There's no doubt in my mind, we use the techniques that they use, that they train us on at this GoPro, guys. All right, we're going to need 1,000 person capacity just for Team Relentless, because we're going to be trained on how to do it. And so invest in your ticket. If you have not got your ticket yet, guys, I implore you to get your ticket, because we are going to know, and the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. We're going to know who was trained, because those are the people that are going to be out there implementing what they were trained. And those are the numbers that are going to be showing. And then there are going to be people playing catch up because they decided not to do it because, hey, they said, hey, you know what? I want to do something else with that money. If you don't have the money, find the money. Hit us leaders up. We'll help you. All right. We'll invest in you. But the key is, guys, do you want to invest in yourself? Do you want to win? Because I'm telling you, 2021 will be the year of the recovery. All right. Are you going to be part of that year of recovery? That's what you need to ask yourself. Team Relentless, let's get it. Back to you, Xavier.
Thank you so much, man. I'm ready. Man, I got to say, man, Arnold's so right. Guys, look, Alfred told me he brought 30 people there. Guys, that's what got him all the way from like the senior vice president to Pinnacle in a year. Rob left there, was doing barely $30,000 in business for almost 2 years. For almost 2 years, and Rob knows this is the truth, and Rob knows it's okay to share this because it's so true. But this is somebody that's committed. For 2 years, he's doing not even $30,000 in business. He goes to the event one time, his first year ever, comes back on fire and hits $100,000 in business. So what Arnold said is completely right. If you had the chance to be trained by LeBron, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan at the same time, will you show up? The best three ever. So it's not just Michael Jordan. It's just not LeBron James. It's not just Kobe Bryant. All three of them in the same room for $300? Guys, man, that's a steal. Arnold can tell you how much money it cost them to get to the GoPro, and it wasn't in the hundreds, it was in the thousands. Meyer can tell you the same thing. So can David, so can Razor, so can Rob, so can myself. Don't take this lightly just because it's $300. Don't take this lightly because you have the option to do it from your home. Arnold says something so true. Numbers will not lie. They're going to show us. I tell you guys all the time, don't come here to impress us and fake the funk. Your bank account will always remind you what work you have done or haven't done. Same thing with training. Don't tell us you're going to attend and you're not going to attend. You're not doing us any harm. You're doing yourself and your team the harm. Make the sacrifices. If you want to be a senior vice president, type of #1 right now. If you want to be Pinnacle, type of #1 right now. Now, for the ones that type of #1, ask yourself, are you willing to make the sacrifices, including this weekend coming up for 3 days to earn those titles? Because they're not given. Ask any of my leaders that the titles were given. They were earned. Earn the title. And we're telling you exactly what blueprint to follow, which is the exact same blueprint we follow to hit the vice presidents, the RVPs, the EVPs, the SVPs, soon to be Pinnacle. All right. So guys, thank you so much. To all my leaders, thank you. Myra, thank you like always. Jojo, Malcolm, Jackie, Rob, Amber, thank you. Thank you. Courtney, amazing job today on the presentation. So proud of you from the time that you started doing the presentation to now. A true queen, a true master. Commitment shows that you can go from being average to being that professional. And Courtney, that's exactly where you're at right now. The titles will catch up and they will be updated in the back office very soon. Team Relentless, let's get it. You guys already know. We'll see you at the top or from the top, but regardless, we're making it up there. Let's get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Let's get it, y'all.
Good night, guys. Good night.
Good night, everyone. God bless.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night, everybody.